and welcome to the Salty Boys Podcast.
Find this one.
Where'd you find me? I sailed in through here on Badger Bird.
I'm Kenny Rogers, and this jackass.
This is the ram of sea elf with my whole ship.
You must fight a warship.
Like an entire boat.
A whole ass boat.
The Salty Boys Podcast.
Nope.
Could you roll to see if
Can't use those.
shit?
We started?
Yes.
All right.
Good.
So, welcome back to the Salty Boys Podcast. We'll do a little intro as normal. This is the DM, DJ Skinny Penis. To my left, it's our sound tech, I think.
Oh,
The television.
I'm to your front.
Okay.
To the left is a television with a Sweetwater sticker on it because I have 1,000 of them and I don't know what to do with them all.
TVs. Sell
them
them
on
for
your
cheap.
Slap him on an ass cheek.
So, anyways, I'm playing the real Big Nick.
What's your name, idiot?
What?
I don't have
With
a name.
a real Nick, Big Nick, please stand up.
I don't have a name.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't reel that in.
To my left.
Okay, he's just going. This is Sora. I'm playing Daffrin Keen, the Sea Elf Tempest cleric with a spear.
Got McHoss. I'm playing the captain. Tonight's a very special episode. It's the naked episode.
We are all in the nude.
The only episode we have not been naked.
Oh.
That's why we call it the naked episode.
Subvert expectations.
We're fans of M. Night Shyamalan here. It's the plot twist.
You know, Daenerys just kind of forgot about our clothes.
We've been dead the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And our DM is Bruce Willis.
And finally,
I am Crunk. I'm playing Mock, and I'm not wearing any pants.
Mock is not wearing any pants? Or?
No, I'm not. None of us are, actually.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's very floppy in here.
It's like Mr. Manhattan.
Well,
It's like the disc I'm recording to.
3.1 megabytes.
This podcast does
Pure-
not fit.
Pure power.
This podcast does not fit on a floppy disk.
It's 1 hertz.
I gotta get my
Where we left off, our heroes had delivered the Sunstone to Saltmarsh, and it was already starting to feel the warming effects of the strange relic. But we're going to sort of shift to a point of action, and if Daffrin, if you would roll me a d6, you have been moved. You made a demand in the court of the Sea Elves for a diplomatic envoy, and as you said previously, the sort of rigid traditions of the Sea Elves. Many of their aristocrats bristled at someone of your station requesting a diplomatic envoy. That would be assigned, to the ambassador, the diplomats who would presumably have already sent it or not, or deemed it not necessary. So they levied the king against his will, King Stephen Wapplebat, to make you undergo a trial. And there were a few things that you could be made to do, but it seems that you have enemies in the court of the Sea Elves. Because, did you roll a d6?
I got a 6.
You must fight a warship.
Fuck yeah.
Like an entire boat.
A whole ass boat.
All right.
And then Thomas the Tugboat.
Daffrin's got his trusty spear. Let's fucking go.
Let's
fucking do it.
So, let's roll initiative.
Wait, all of us?
Just
I was
Daffrin
gonna
and I
say.
for now.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Is the boat animated with like a giant mouth and eyes like the Thomas?
That would be cool as hell. Yeah, I was gonna say, they have a crew, but I think instead it's a living ship.
The warship itself.
It's a previously sunken ship. It doesn't have sails, but it like glides through the water like an ancient predator, and they keep it in this dome gladiatorial arena.
That's pretty dope.
So yeah, you're gonna be fighting this thing.
All right.
You go first.
Okay.
It has Sorry, I'll set the scene a little more. In like the deep waters, your eyes have adjusted given the past couple days you've been here, but you hear the underwater cheers of your kinsmen as the gate opens. They chant "Dreadnought, Dreadnought, Dreadnought," and the gate comes open, and this shark-like warship comes peeling out of the gate. But you're ready. What do you do?
All right, so I'm going to immediately just swim forward, and I'm going to have my spear drawn, and it's like okay, like in Dark Souls. You know the Dark Moon Blade.
Yeah.
That's essentially what he's going to do with that, and he's going to cast Inflict Wounds at 3rd level and make a spell attack against the fucking warship.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, he's going to roll again. That's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
And that's going to take 5d10 necrotic damage.
Woo. Yeah, go ahead and roll your... go ahead and roll that damage.
Yes, so
Well, at least we know Daffrin can hit the broadside of a boat.
wait, that's a d8.
It's a
Sorry,
D8.
hold on. Yeah, I'm just going to... Hold
Do
on.
the dice roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, that is 31 damage
All right.
to the boat.
Nice. As you would suppose, it's a solid hit, and you see that where the spear impacts and then pulls back and returns to your hand, that it leaves a dark wound in the wood, sort of rotting away where you hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Safety.
I need a 7-sided die. I'll just reroll if it's an 8. You hit the hull. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I said. Thanks, book. It moves sort of to let's see. It's going to move to ram you first. To see if it can just splatter you on the front of the
Okay.
So I haven't done this in a little while.
What, you mean engaged a player in one-on-one combat against a whole fucking boat? I thought we did that every week.
Man versus car. I have to look up the ramming rules. How does it always come to ramming rules?
Hi, I'm Daffrin Keene. This is Jackass.
If you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough.
What should we name it?
Kenny Rogers.
Rambo.
Crashing. What the fuck is crashing? Crew in combat. Special officer. Crashing a ship.
It's literally the frickin' sketch. The boat is Kenny Rogers. I'm Kenny Rogers, and this is Jackass.
This is the ram a sea elf with my whole ship.
All right, can I have a dexterity save?
Yeah.
Because I mean, it can move 4 miles an hour. It's not.
That's
not slow.
an 8.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, it's an 8. Sorry.
Do you have anything that might help you with this check?
Am I gonna get? Well, I have a reaction I can use against it.
What's your reaction?
If a creature hits me, I can deal 2d8 lightning damage against a boat's deck save.
What's your max health?
28.
Jesus. Boat is about to...
All right, so you would die instantly.
Bro, Daffrin was blessed by the
I was
gods
about to
2
say,
games
I
ago.
did roll that 20 on that.
That's true.
On the
Okay.
TPK.
Let me see. That's true.
If there is no cause for
So the damage, crash damage for a gargantuan ship is 16d10.
Oh my
And I rolled a 66.
Well,
I guess I don't know
didn't
what I
someone mention
expected.
Daffrin wanting to die?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Its minimum roll is like
although-
almost your whole health.
I think let's if this doesn't derail what you have planned too much, let's fade to black as the animated mouth of the ship and its creaking boards fashioned into teeth close around Daffrin, and that is the last we will see of him for a while.
Okay.
We'll do the Game of Thrones logic that he's not dead until we see like a dead body. Is that cool with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
You want to play this new character?
Yeah, I gotta make a new character now.
Okay. Cool.
Well, that got wrapped up fast.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, when we want to do something, let's be about it. So I'll tell you how this happened. I wanted to roll to see how your persuasion check determined how well they were going to receive your, delegation at the court. It's like slightly less than average, so not bad. It was going to succeed at a cost, and the cost was, okay, you'll have to do a trial. What kind of trial? I rolled for that. It was going to be a combat trial. Okay, cool. I did a D100 open water encounters for level 1 through 4, and I rolled an 87, which is a ship generated at random, which is when I had you roll the D6, which is the kind of stuff. So it could have been a rowboat, but it was a war.
I would have
whole fucking dreadnought.
Yeah, which I kind of like that we've established sea elves are dicks. Like, no wonder the lizard folk fucking hate them. They feed their own people to a sentient ship in a gladiatorial arena. Fuck those guys. Do you want to tell us about your character, or you want to make it and then tell us?
I want to tell you how excited I am
I'm gonna make it.
about this new character.
So it's a human.
Okay.
His name is Yardley.
Okay. Scotland Yardley.
Oh, you don't even know.
Okay.
So imagine Doug Dimmadome
Okay.
Oh my god.
if he was a sweet Southern belle,
All right.
and a little older.
Okay.
I don't know if we can make this work, but I want him to have a cannon
All
that he
right.
just kind of drags with him on a string or
Okay.
a rope.
We have the like more traditional thing you would be able to get in Saltmarsh is you can get a catapult, you can get a ballista, or a mangonel. However, given that the lizard folk have delivered gunpowder and firearms, Adalatha in particular has been tinkering with it, and she has made a first prototype cannon, and she did send a message to the captain to come see her when he gets a chance.
So what class would I need to be to make that
To have a cannon?
to make that happen?
Sounds like an easy artificer.
Artificer, yeah, straight up has the
Another artificer.
yeah, has the artillerist. Has cannon options.
Okay, I gotta roll these stats. It's 3d6 or 4d6.
I think we did 3d6.
Well, it doesn't matter what class it is as long as it's canon according to the book.
In the meantime, while you're generating that, we'll jump to the other three. In the past couple days, the people have really taken to the Sunstone. With its presence, it's melted away much of the snow around the town in its gentle light and heat. It's sort of, as its effect has grown, it's sort of risen a little higher and sort of increased its area of effect. So pretty much there's a very clear delineation, where it's affecting the town. Priests from the Temple of Proken have sought to attend it, seeing it as some seeing it as heretical in the face of the storm god, some seeing it as a boon, a respite from the tempestuous storms, and some believing it to be a divine gift from the outer planes. Near the stone, people gather and work small patches of community gardens to generate food that has sort of been in short supply given the weather. However, gathered around the town center, doing your business, the peace isn't to be long lasting. A new elite guard patrol calling themselves Grem's Guard bring back the body of a rock-solid frozen goblin. Attached to him is a sending stone enchanted with a mysterious message. News is that it will be played in the town square at first light. So, what are you guys up to?
Big Nick's back in the bar.
Which one? The one you torched?
Oh yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah.
The one on the boat?
Oh
The
yeah.
fucking remains?
Yeah.
Are you repenting?
Yeah.
The
No.
SSS bar.
Yes.
Have you been working to
The boat bar.
repair the bar?
No, fuck that place.
Okay.
Boat bar.
Oh, boat bar. Yeah.
That's what I wanted in the first place.
Yeah. So, Seamus probably still a little forlorn. Dwarves don't forgive and they don't forget. So he's just, sulking, polishing his knob. It's his favorite doorknob.
At least he's a little bit more vigorous about it.
Yeah. For all the hardship he's been through, it's good to get him a change of scenery, maybe. But I'll say that a lot of the boats, including your own, have fallen under the effect of the sunstone. So the boats are thawed out, so they're kind of drifting a little bit with the little bit of tide that there is. but you can't really sail out given that there's like a foot thick of sea ice out. So it'd be possible to break through it with,
An icebreaker.
an icebreaker ship. Yeah, but at least with the wooden hulls, it would do a lot of damage.
So what's Seamus going to do with all that money?
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he was gonna rebuild the
I don't know.
bar.
I wanted him to
unless-
build a bar on the boat, which is why I was
Yeah.
not upset about burning it down in the first place.
Okay, in that case, yeah. Well, the past couple days he's been sort of coordinating the building the bar efforts on the boat.
A bar with an icebreaker on the front?
It's a sailing. Well, there are specialty ship upgrades if you are interested.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah. Hazards, miscellaneous upgrades. Superior ship upgrades.
Are any of them made by NVIDIA?
Stop.
You can get
Ship Master Race.
Defiant Sails.
No Intel here.
I guess I can retire Daffrin's spellbook for right now.
Figurehead upgrades. Bones of Endless Toil.
There is no Artificer class updated on my spellbook thing yet.
On your the 5th edition character sheet?
No, on my spellbook app where I keep track of my spells.
I use a 5e spell or something like that. 5e spells.
I think my spellbook has Artificer.
I would love that because I have 4 first. Oh, I get
Okay. Superior upgrades cost 15,000 gold.
Big Nick got me.
Require a D4.
How
What's it
many?
work? 15,000 gold.
We have 800.
Yeah, I don't. So that's not going to work. But 800 gold is plenty to put a bar on the ship in a way that will not destroy the hull integrity. Tell me how you envision how the bar sit. Is it on top, on the main deck?
Main deck is the bar. Where the galley is the galley kitchen now.
You have an elevator that goes that.
Yeah, we have a
shuttles
dumb waiter.
food? Okay.
His name is Eggplant Boy.
Yeah, I love that.
Eggplant Boy is
He
the
holds
elevator.
the food, but he gets in, and you reel him up.
Is level 0 a cantrip?
Yep.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
cool. Just making sure. I don't think I get any cantrips. Level 6 Artificer cantrips?
Yeah, they get cantrips
Oh, okay.
early on.
Do you know how many?
I think they get 3 at level 6.
Okay.
Because they're either half or 3/4 casters.
Yeah, so since it's all everyone's all warmed up now, it's all outdoor seating. Mm-hmm. Every table's 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
And it's just,
Topical.
no one's allowed up on the captain's thing, whatever the where the wheel is.
You
that part.
see a dwarf wearing a half mask sadly dump ale onto his face and then look real sad. One of Manistrad's miners.
No one's allowed up on the top because that's still the actual ship part of it, but we're still not doing any ship stuff. So,
Yeah.
yeah, just pretty bare bones, simple, nothing
Yeah.
too crazy.
Cool.
But I think the big part of it was just restocking.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, and he has been able to do that. And there's still a little bit of construction going on the ship. They're putting in more seating. Namely, they prioritize getting the bar and the storage and the dumbwaiter. And I'm gonna say they refit the galley and got rid of one of the bedrooms to expand it a little bit more. So Seamus has been working on a couple extra projects, some fancy brews.
So we also got a new sign. Mm-hmm. It's called the Empty Nest 3.
It was the what happened to the second one? Oh, it's a franchise opportunity in the capital. Nice.
Yeah, it's like Chickenfoot. They have Chickenfoot and Chickenfoot 3. Those are their albums.
Nice.
So we have the Empty Nest and the Empty Nest 3, but the 3 is the E in the Empty Nest. No one gets it. They just think Seamus can't spell.
Which may be true.
Which
I've never seen him right.
They just wrote everyone thinks he wrote the E backwards because he's Seamus.
How's the captain feeling about his ship being used as a bar?
Oh, it's his ship being used as a bar.
I mean, he's the captain. Yeah.
Captain wasn't aware his ship was being made into a bar.
Yep.
This is news to him.
Oh, okay.
But
I think it's news to him today when he walks out and there's a whole host of patrons sitting on at bar stools, and just Seamus behind the bar.
So Captain is like a mixture of emotions at this, but then he sees his pal Seamus kind of down in the dumps. So Seamus is going to walk right up to him, just kind of sit down and go, "It's not what you want, is it, Seamus?"
Not yet.
"What do you need?"
Revenge.
"Aye,
I think I have something in mind.
lay it on me."
Smash cut to like the captain and Seamus like trying to like grab Big Nick's legs to give him a swirly in the chamber pot. Can we get he's going to assist you with athletics. Seamus is. Can you roll it?
I don't remember
opposed
what my
athletics.
athletics is. And hang on a second.
That's it.
Jesus, it sounds like a skyscraper hitting the
It is
table.
21.
Yeah, so naturally two dwarves trying to give a swirly to a half orc is not going as well. And Seamus like kind of shoves and he's like,
Oh, we'll have to think of something else.
Aye. You let me know when you do, lad.
Oh, I will.
"Hey, did you hear about the?" It's not Seamus's voice. Whatever. He asked you if you heard about the message that was going to be read today.
Aye, no one's told me about no message there. Do you mind enlightening your dear Captain?
Some corpse of a goblin was brought in, and I guess they're reading a rock that was brought in with him. Sounds weird to me. I'm gonna check it out. I'll leave the bar empty for a little bit. It sounds like everybody else is gonna see it too.
Aye. We'll meet you there.
Oh, and if you see Grem, tell him he sucks.
Captain just nods dutifully.
Yeah.
Dutifully.
Dutifully.
Duty.
Well, if there's no one at the bar, that gives Big Nick another chance to burn it down again.
It would take the ship with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rely on that for a little bit.
Shoot. What's before how long do we have until the message the public message hearing?
Oh, you have some time.
So Captain just got the missive from Adalatha about the firearms.
Right.
He's very interested in checking that out.
Yeah, you walk into, so she's been running a general store near the docks, but still doing some like tinkering and stuff. Actually, this would be a great time to introduce not Daffrin. So as a fellow artificer, she would probably seek you out or you would seek her out, depending, but she wanted to show off a new invention that she has. And that is a gunpowder powered ballistic harpoon
That shoots basketballs.
It's about like the barrel's about 2 feet long. The harpoon is about like 1.5 feet, so you can really pack a lot of powder behind it. And so it's kind of, you could put it as like a swivel gun on the front of a ship.
Ooh.
Yeah, so she's very, she's putting her hands on her hips and is very proud. Well, what do you think?
Well, I do say that's a mighty fine-looking cannon, ma'am. As the great Yardley Quiffin...
fine-looking cannon, ma'am.
As the great Yardley Quiffin once said, I got a cannon, and I can blast some shit with it.
Ah, yes. the famous Yardley Quiffington.
Quiffin, ma'am. Quiffin, Miss Appalappa.
It's Appalachia.
Like, well, Captain, it's a pleasure. What do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Captain is... Oh, wait, is he talking to this captain?
Yeah,
or-
talking to you, Captain.
Captain is a little taken aback by this foghorn leghorn. He's like, didn't mean to intrude. Didn't think you had company. I'll just take a number.
Well, nonsense, boy. Come on over here. Let's see what you got.
No, come in. I'll show you what I've been working on.
Name's Yardley, but he's going to extend his hands.
Yeah.
Captain,
Yes. What's Yardley look like? You said he's a human.
Bro, just imagine Doug Dimmadome.
Okay, so all
but
white suit,
essentially.
all white top hat.
Well,
reeking of the
not,
capital.
Not massive hat. Actually, probably not a hat. But he is a slightly older gentleman.
Okay.
He's got a fucking great club that he has with him.
So it sounds to me more like you're describing Taggart from Blazing Saddles.
Which one's Taggart?
We can't quote any of it.
Slim Pickens, the main the one that like gives Headley Lamar a bath.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Or just
Golly, Mr. Lamar.
Colonel Sanders. I mean, come on, right there.
Yeah, essentially Colonel Sanders, but Doug Dimmadome.
Okay, love it. Do you have like the black like fancy tie and everything?
Yeah, no, he's not going to have a black tie. It's just going to be a bow tie.
Okay.
A green bow tie.
Okay.
Is what he has on him. And there's going to be a pocket watch, kind of like in his on his person.
I like it.
Little chain. Shoes always shined.
Nice.
If they are fucking not shined, he's not a man.
Yeah. Well, you could probably get prestidigitation. Clean your stuff up.
He doesn't need that.
He doesn't need it. Okay.
He does it by old fashioned elbow grease. Young gun.
So is this a special great club or is this just a massive?
It's just a fucking
log?
club. Okay. So I wait till you see my spells.
Okay. I'm pretty excited already.
He's got something called catapult.
That's a good one.
He's got enlarge/reduce.
Okay, that's
and
also
he's
a good
got rope trick.
Oh my god. Tread lightly here.
No, it makes a fucking portal.
Okay,
So you
yeah.
can't-
And lets you like disappear into a pocket dimension.
So if I want to just fucking lasso something,
Yeah, were you able to see your like artillerist features?
no, I can't load anything up in here.
Okay, so basically you can drop a cannon and it
So
you can choose whether it's stationary or whether it has legs. It can move 15 feet around. I'm just off the top of my head. I know at like 3rd level it does 2d8 force damage, and it's your intelligence plus proficiency modifier to hit, and it's like a ranged spell attack basically. And I think it's a bonus action for you to activate it.
Ooh, so I have 2 cannons.
Oh yeah, because you have like the pistol one, or your arcane focus can be a gun that augments your spell damage as well.
Jesus, okay.
He's talking about the basketball cannon that Adelatha made.
That Adelatha just
Oh
made.
yeah, it's a harpoon.
Basketball cannon.
That's the other campaign.
There is no other campaign.
That's true. Eberron didn't happen.
It is all one campaign.
No separation. So Mock, what have you been up to? How do you feel about these other priests' actions regarding the Sunstone?
He's a little skeptical of it. He doesn't think that it's... Actually, is there a way he can tell if it is divine at all?
Yeah. I think there are like actual spells that'll do it. If you want to make it a skill check, you can make it religion or arcana, and I'll spin whatever skill you want to roll towards the sort of information.
Okay, perfect. I have +0 in all of those.
Okay. Well, which one you want?
We'll go with religion. It's a 3.
Okay. The 3 total?
Yes.
Okay. A big sort of like rough-hewn crystal doesn't really ring any bells towards like religious symbols. You think maybe red rocks could have something to do with fire? I'm trying not to make this patronizing, but like
It's a 3. Come on.
it's a 3. Yeah. It doesn't like, you don't feel like this thing gives off like evil energy. Like being in the, I don't know if you guys have been in the presence of like demons or angels or stuff, but you like, they have auras that like give off, vibes, the good and evil auras. This one's not giving off a good or evil aura. But yeah, you can make another check if you want.
Let's try Arcana.
Okay.
Oh no.
1.
Ooh. So
These are my good dice.
yeah, it tastes fine. It's warm.
Tastes wrong, Captain.
Yeah. But yeah, it's got to be eluding you what is so special about this rock, because as you attend your weekly meeting for martial prowess,
I'm just going to say fucking cast augury.
might club. Okay, what's augury do?
I'm not exactly sure. We're gonna find out.
All right, so you pull the ripcord and it starts up, and you start digging a hole into the ground.
And now I have a vegetable garden. Thank you.
Well, you see, young man, that's how we dig the post holes back on the homestead.
Okay,
Back in Yardley's apartment.
by casting gem inlaid sticks, rolling dragon bones, laying out ornate cards, or employing some other divining tool, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. It doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as casting additional spells or loss of gain of a companion.
Okay.
Either
Oh, it's like wheel and woe.
yeah,
Oh,
or
okay.
wheel and woe, or nothing.
Do you mind if I grab that real quick?
Yeah.
Do you have to make any rolls?
I don't think so.
Okay. So what is the action you're thinking about taking?
Smashing it.
Okay. I'm gonna say you get woe for smashing it.
Just woe.
Yeah. So it's up to you how you do your like divination, how you do your augury. Splash some salt water on the ground or something.
He's going to drink a fifth of bourbon and peek and see what shape it makes.
Yeah. So however you interpret it, it comes up as woe, that smashing it would be a bad result.
Like whoa, or like
Like,
whoa.
No, like whoa,
Whoa. No. Hey,
Yeah, he just thinks it's a bad idea.
sidebar, there are 2 Carly Rae Jepsen themed tabletop RPGs. One of them is that you play a bunch of cultists, and each of the like hideous rites that you enact are based on Carly Rae Jepsen songs. Yeah.
Well, that's Imagine Dragons for one thing.
Yeah, I thought you were doing the Good Time by
Oh.
Owl City and Carly Rae Jepsen. It's like the same song, basically.
I mean, every Imagine Dragons song is like the same song.
Yeah. Hot take. So, anybody else?
Oh, yes. Can I walk up to Mock while he's licking this rock?
Yeah.
Hey, Mock, how's the rock?
Oh.
Taste rock.
It's a good one.
I have a mummy rot spell. Something. It was a curse. Somebody told me you have remove curse.
I do.
Could you cast a spell on me?
Maybe.
What do you want in return?
Have you ever heard of Fight Club?
It's not a
I
story.
don't think I'm supposed to talk about it.
Exactly.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Okay, he'll do it.
Sweet.
Nice.
So
He just
actually,
wanted to make sure he didn't know about it.
it's probably good. Probably I was gonna say how that role might have affected, and I think it's kind of implied, but a lot of the former members of Fight Club have sort of not been showing up in lieu of going to the stone and like sort of attending to it, like making sure it's all good. So recruiting Big Nick may draw in a little bit more of a crowd as well. Hey, did you see the new face? The fight clinic. All right. Well, without is there anything else you want to do before you attend the reading of the Goblin Stone?
Don't I have to earn my spell?
Earn your spell. Oh, like earn your keep in Fight Club?
Yes.
Yeah, we can do a little Fight Club meeting. Roll athletics for both of you.
Whoa. I got a thing.
Yeah, that's static.
Oh, okay.
That is a 17.
Okay.
Ooh, 23.
Wow. Okay, so Mock does really well. Surprisingly, the few who remained are the ones who are really passionate about Fight Club, and they're sort of embittered by the fact that they've been missing some. They've been missing some members, so they beat the shit out of Big Nick.
With a 17?
Yeah, they got
Wow.
a 19. So you have for a little while you have 1 level of exhaustion. They're beating you not to do damage, but just to like wear you down. And by the end, they are impressed by your efforts. You get in a few good clean swings, and they're impressed with you. However, it has left you a little tired, naturally. But yeah, they pretty much swung on you to wear you out, not necessarily to hurt you in any capacity.
I'm
How do I-
Jack's complete lack of surprise.
How do I deal with that?
Exhaustion.
You throw your phone on the ground as hard as you can.
You have
Hey,
disadvantage on some
man,
things.
that's not my dad.
says self.
I took it.
There. Or maybe it's fatigued. Exhaustion.
I think it's exhaustion.
You have disability. Disability.
Well, duh. We knew that.
Intelligence 7.
I don't know how I play guitar, Captain.
Disadvantage on ability checks. So this is, I believe, just skills.
Okay.
So you have disadvantage on skills for a little while. So you're a little fuzzy in the brain, a little weak in the muscles. Got maybe a black eye or a fat lip.
It's like what movie? What Jim Carrey movie is that where he like did something and he like has to like do this with his hands?
my
where it's
God,
like,
your hand-
Isn't that all of them?
yeah, pretty much.
Like so.
That works really well on an audio only podcast.
That was the second Ace Ventura.
That's right.
When nature calls.
Yeah, that's right. So speaking of curses and exhaustion,
Yeah.
did that mummy rot last long enough to do any harm?
No.
Okay.
So you got it cured right away.
Sweet.
Well,
Did we ever resolve Captain going to Adelatha?
we did not. Yeah, let's jump back into that.
That's cool.
Yeah, so she is proud to show off her latest prototype, and then finger on her chin says,
Captain, I may have a proposition for you.
Go on.
I want some field testing with this thing. When the snow melts, and I'm sure it will, would you take this out?
All right. That's all you need is just to be hosing down a couple of people and taking some notes.
Well, yeah, I'd say you could find maybe 5 targets, and tell me how it does. I might be able to tune it up and make it a little better.
You've got yourself a deal.
All right.
Well, now I say, Miss Appalap, I'm sorry. What's your name again?
It's Adelatha.
Adelatha. I'm sorry, Miss Appalapum. I thought we had a deal about this. We struck a bargain, did we not?
Well,
Did I-
the captain's an old friend, and of course, you understand.
Well, I'm the great Yardley Quiffin, and I believe I'm owed what I was in this transaction, ma'am.
Well, I didn't say anything about you not being able to use the cannon.
Well, this seems to all hinge on the fact that this good old boy over here needs to let me in his little group. Again, my name is Yardley Quiffin. What's your name, sir?
Captain's gonna like go to Yardley and then back to Adelatha and goes, where did you find this one?
Where'd you find me? I sailed in through here on Badgerberg.
I love it.
Yes,
See, I was-
Yardley's a great Badgerbird rider. It's an ancient, large Arctic bird that can slide on its belly across the ice.
Well, now you're just telling fables, man. I came on here on my boat. My boat seemed to crash, and I'm in a bit of a tissel right now. So, sir, if you could please give me what I was owed in this transaction so we may be on a merry way, or I can join your band. He's going to hold out his hand again. But he's going to sneeze real quick and cover. He's like, sorry, I get self-conscious about my sneezes, boy. He takes out a handkerchief and...
First of all, thank you for Yardley.
God, this was the whole car right up.
Yeah. Let me just preface this by I was on the Truly app and I just saw a house that was on Yardley Court. And I was like, fucking Yardley. And they all just came like
Yeah, what's his last name again?
Quiffin.
Yardley
Quiffin. I think I put too many F's in there. Quiffon.
No, he's 3 F's in there because he's extra loud.
So again, Captain's eyes are gonna go to Yardley's hand, then to Yardley's eyes, then they're gonna go down to Yardley's piece. And he's gonna go, just how good are you, Mr. Quiffin?
He's gonna touch his piece, and it is, and he's going to use enlarge on it. He's gonna be like,
Oh my god.
and he's gonna look at it and be like, now, boy, you see this thing right here? I can make this as big or as small as I need to, but right now it seems I got the biggest piece in the locker room. So if you'd like to ask about this piece, you can look at it right now.
You want to see this piece? You ain't gonna have no niece.
Oh, God.
Captain's gonna take a long, good, hard, long look,
at the piece.
The best piece.
That's the large piece.
Are you going to handle this piece?
No, he's not going to handle it.
You don't handle another man's piece.
So he doesn't know Yardley that well
Now,
yet.
boy, unless you can do the gawk gawk, you don't even need to be talking to me right now.
You can look, but you can't touch.
So, yeah, Captain is... Yardley's definitely put on a good first impression, at least. So, Captain's like... The nature of our work, Mr. Quiffin, is a little more dangerous than you might be having in the old foghorn up there. I'll be needing a demonstration before I be putting me life into your hands.
Well, let's take this outside, boy.
All right.
All right.
But we never did make our introductions.
Yes, I've heard your name once or 5 times now.
But I have not heard your name yet,
You,
sir.
you be calling me the captain. If you're going to be sailing under me ship, that's how you'll be referring to me.
Well, it's great to meet you. Now let's get on with this demonstration, because it's hotter than a hooker's pussy in this room. Miss Apple, it's been a pleasure. He's going to tip his hat.
As always, you're always welcome, Yardley.
Damn right. So he's gonna walk out.
Yardley.
He's gonna walk out and
Yardy.
I guess we're getting the demonstration going on here.
he is.
Yeah. So I'll say now's probably the time you have to choose if you want to attend the rock reading, or if you want to go sort of like shoot off into the distance with the harpoon gun.
They're not mutually exclusive, though, right?
I mean, like right now, yeah, you're not gonna like lose out the opportunity. Like the harpoon's still yours.
I was showing him a demonstration of my abilities.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we were like going out just tossing hands for a second.
Oh, okay.
So the way he's like, now watch this. So he's gonna take his hat off. He's gonna snap.
Okay.
And as he snaps, like he's gonna put his hat on the ground, and as he picks his hat up, this big fucking magic cannon is going to kind of like materialize.
Love it.
And then he's going to use his, just for the little bit more of a razzle dazzle. He has a spell called, or he has a cantrip called Create Bonfire. But he's going to use his hands kind of like a little flint and steel. He's going, and he's going to have a little flame come out from his finger,
Okay.
and then light the magical cannon. He doesn't need to do that, but
I love it.
he just has to fucking do it. And then he's also going to use Thunderclap as well as he shoots the cannon. So it's just
Yeah, that's awesome. So there are 3 forms of the cannon that you can deploy. Did you read them? Did you see
it
them
did
already?
not say anything on here about
Yeah,
it.
it says like C rules. So there's a form that does 2d8 force damage. There's a form that does a 15-foot cone of flame, like a flamethrower, and then the last one like heals in a range. I don't remember. I never look at that one. But there's like when you deploy it, you can choose between those 3 forms.
Under the force.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So naturally, it turns some heads because I think you can hear thunder clap in like 100
100 feet
miles.
away.
Yeah. 100 feet. Yeah. And so some people look over and they see, you hear some murmurings. I hope it's not another. Oh, fuck. What was his name? God damn it.
Francis?
Francis, thank you. I wanted to say Flea so bad. It's like, I hope we don't have another Francis.
Francis Scott Flea.
We also hope we don't have another flea.
The bomb's burning air. Okay.
But he's gonna kind of like put his hat back over the cannon, put it back on his head, and be like, "Now what say you?"
Hey, I see that's a pretty flattened parlor trick there. Heat of battle, though, do you expect me and me lads to be babysitting you while you set this wee lad up?
Do I look like I need a babysitter, sir?
Well, I'll see you've put on a good first impression, but I'll be needing a little more than that. The captain kind of like rolls up his sleeves and goes in just for a little haymaker.
All right. Are we doing a post athletics? This is
Yup.
some my time.
What is this? Not the Salty Boys? We resolve everything with the post athletics.
I love it.
All right, captain rolled an 18 on his athletics.
Yardley rolled a crit.
Yeah, so you go for a haymaker and just like a kung fu Colonel Sanders, you just like turn the fist away.
It's just Elias movie. He's like, "Now, boy, you gotta do better than that." As like you're punching.
Just talking.
I feel like it's poetic justice if Yardley puts the captain in like one of those like chicken wigs.
Oh yeah.
And he's gonna look at his watch, and it's like, "Now, boy, it wasn't time for your ass whooping just yet, but I guess by the look at my watch, I guess I can move that up a little further in my schedule."
It's like it's half past ass whooping. So good.
Damn. So Captain just floundering is like, all right, Uncle.
Awesome.
He's like, my name's Yardley, not Uncle. Captain.
Aye, Captain Fergus Flintlock. Welcome aboard, lad. So he's gonna probably just relay to him that we gotta get into town to listen to this public meeting.
Yeah. You guys all meet there, unless you don't want to attend. But once there, a sort of new look for the town guard, led by Grem. With Adelatha's help, they have some new armor. It's like black and red. It's very sleek looking, very light but protective, and they've shortened the barrels of some of the firearms, and they look a little more efficient. They look pretty professional. One of them has brought the frozen body of a goblin that has not thawed out despite the sunstone in the town center. Wordlessly, Graham walks up and like sort of sets up the goblin like a statue and presses the stone in the sending stone in the goblin's chest. In the goblin's voice, "This is a message to the people of Saltmarsh from Captain Coldfinger." Another voice comes out of the goblin's open mouth. "Quit with the toasty rot you gets. I was gonna freeze you and take all your loot, but now I'm gonna crump you with me boys. Unless you think you can give a proper fight to me best mate. Ha ha ha! Me best mate is in the shipwreck cave off the coast. Good luck, you blaggarts." This concludes the message from Captain Coldfinger. The goblin body collapses, breaking into frozen chunks, melting in the sunstone's glow.
Did not get most of that, I'll be honest with you. I just heard, like, angry Cockney. That was about it.
With that, let's take a quick break.
Are you recording right now? Okay, cool. Simmons. Hey, roll me over. Simmons. Hey, guess what? I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Krog. It's the Salty Boys. And I will always love you. And truly, it's not bourbon. And etching.